Welcome to BALLBUSTERS Uncut and After Show. I'm your host Nathan Oakley, and if you are new to this channel, or you've not done so already, then be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon to keep up to date with the BALLBUSTERS and Flat Earth debate. If you'd like to support the channel, there is a super chat that runs alongside each of these shows while they premiere. There's also a PayPal, Patreon and crypto link in the info box below the video. Speaking of Patreon, I'm going to do a quick shout out to all of you who do support me on Patreon. So a massive shout out to Adrian Quintana, Alistair Main, Billy Highvolt, Burn Fat Till My Stomach Is As Flat As the Earth, Chow Young Cat, Dank, David Wayne Foster, Edwin Johnson, Felix Hung, Fireball X, Godrockin, Jeranism, Joshua, Kirsten, Life is Short, Matt, Michael, Naibai, Paige Love, Qatar Craig, Reinhardt, Renee, Sally Ballis, Sam Hine, Skeptic936, Tina Baker. One more, bear with me 1 second. Don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, Tom Hawkins. Massive shout out to all of you who support me on Patreon. Now, we do have a few people in the BALLBUSTERS Skype already, so I don't know who's here so far. I know Quantum Eraser and 10th Man are both here. Hello, both of you.
Hello.
Hello.
I should have known when I started talking, you immediately started the show and I got cut off.
Well, not started the show, started the pre-show. So we're not live yet, obviously.
Started the pre-show. I knew it was coming because it happens like 18 times a week. I'm serious.
I want to get it started. The recording bit is when you listen to the recorded bit, i.e. when it broadcasts, you don't appreciate that might have happened 2 or 3 times. In other words, I might have started, had a problem, and had to stop and start again. So sometimes I do like a slightly sketchy intro because I've done it a couple of times before and I'm like cursing and my blood's boiling, and then it's hello and welcome.
You get me every time, man. I'm telling you, I'll stay quiet for like 15 or 20 minutes and I'll decide to jump in and it's like, hello, welcome. I'm here.
Oh, there's a new feature in OBS. I've just updated it and it's got a pause button on the recording now. That's quite handy.
Yes. Yep. It had a load of updates.
What else? Anything else you can name?
Listen, I read them all. I didn't know what they were talking about. I just said update and closed it.
Can you do me a favour? In your live chat, can you type
yes.
Welcome to BALLBUSTERS Live?
Where's my live chat at? Oh, yeah, I can. I forgot about that. Sorry about that.
Preferably off mute so we can all hear it.
It's that, yeah, I love that sarcasm, man. Keep it coming. Is that good?
Perfect.
Can I shout out my Patreons?
You can do whatever you want.
It's a long list.
Go on then, let's see your list.
Felix Hung. Thank you, sir. Sam Hine. Thank you very much, sir. That's the end of my Patreon list.
Who was it again? Felix Hung and Sam Hine. Those are your 2 Patreons. Oh, well, that's nice. You only just started your Patreon, right?
Yes.
I was fully expecting you to say I've got nobody. So that's brilliant.
Thank you. Well, it's brilliant for them, and thank those guys for signing up. I was really shocked. Right? Did some work on Patreon. Not the most intuitive. It's not all that bad, but yeah, everything is going well.
Nice.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I was deeply concerned about it all.
What else is going on? Oh yeah, before we start in on the science presentation, I have a position that I'd like to solidify. So just before we get to that, I just wanted to let you know.
At the beginning of the live show, you're going to solidify your position in regards to. Can you give me a hint?
Yeah, after chit chat and things like that, I just want to maybe establish a position, a hint. It goes to mainly flat earthers that have some snowflake ears or something. It's been going on, silently for about the past 2 months, but has gained some steam in regards to, how should we say, my treatment of globetard pretender clowns. I just want to make sure everyone understands my position.
Why do we have
How
to?
about
Why do we have to justify how we treat fundamentalist religious zealots? I don't really get it.
we? Not we, I.
Or okay, or anybody in general that's on our side of the argument.
I just want to make sure everyone knows where I stand and where my position is. Nothing wrong with that.
Fair enough.
Thank you. But that'll be after some chit chat and stuff. Don't.
Oh, I see. I missed when you said after chit chat. I just incorrectly assumed you meant that after a show on Ranty Flat Earth channel. Show's called Chit Chat.
That I was gonna say. Do you live around power lines?
Show's called Ranty Flat Earth Chit Chat or Round Table Chit Chat. I think it's called.
Oh, I was talking about remember we called ours Chit Chat. Or did we call ours Chit Chat? Little Chit Chat before the presentation?
Foreplay.
I'm sorry, foreplay. Let me get that right. Yeah. So is that okay? Does that pass muster?
There is no muster here to pass. What are you talking about pass muster?
Don't be passing muster here. So what's up? What's going on? Haven't talked to you for a couple days. How's it going?
Yeah, well, I thought, what day is it? Saturday.
Yeah.
When you on the? I thought you were on the debate yesterday.
Yeah, I was on there. Where we exposed Zanuck.
Yeah, that comes out tomorrow for my audience.
Oh, everyone's
Sunday.
waiting for it too.
Or...
Because there were many people that didn't get a chance to hear, and they said, "Oh, really?" And yeah, so everyone's waiting on you. You should get a pretty good crowd there tomorrow.
That's what I quite like about doing it the way it is done over the weekend. Two shows on a Thursday, one that goes out actually on a Friday, and then two shows on a Friday, both go out on Saturday and Sunday. But it means that there is a limited audience that does actually get to see what happened before it happens, because there is still a live show. In other words, it is still broadcast just to a much more limited audience, the Nathan Oakley audience, on the second channel. And it means that there's a few people talking about it. So it was the same with the Friday show. Someone was like, oh, someone must... No, it'd be today's show, actually. No, the show that goes out on Saturday. This is confusing because for the audience actually listening to this is Sunday. So yesterday's debate has got a little rant, and there was a couple of people who commented after the fact and were like, that'll have to get trimmed out. And I thought, yeah, well, no, it won't, because this is going to get switched off. It's going to go out. It's going to go somewhere else. But yeah, it's good that people are like, keen and enthusiastic about certain sections of the moaning. In that case, in particular about going after people's jobs, which is something that's going on in our little corner of the internet right now.
Yes.
Weird to...
Yeah. There was a couple clipouts that I earmarked. Not only one about that, but you had a good little spill on the Coriolis effect also. I don't know which one it is. See, I get confused on which numbers they are, right? On which episodes they are. Unless I write them down, you can forget it.
Right. Same here.
Right. It's because of your excellent collating system and filing system. It's outstanding.
Numbers. They've been used for centuries. Very efficient way of filing. Numerically.
Yeah.
Could have done it with no numbers.
Yeah, you could have.
Every single one of them just called Flat Earth Debate. Which one's it on? Flat Earth Debate.
Yeah. It's not far away from that right now. All right, listen, what time we got here? 1:51. Let me take care of a couple things and I'll be coming right back. Hey, is Ted here and Paula?
Don't know who's
Nope,
here.
I'm here.
Hey, 10th man.
Hey, take over so there's no empty air because Nathan doesn't like that.
It's not his first rodeo. He's been here before.
Does Nathan live on the power lines, John?
No, I don't. I've got a nice abode.
Well, I had a fun
We use coal.
day yesterday.
Say again?
I said I had a fun day yesterday. I was occupied with my other task, and we flew in a 6-seater single-prop jet engine plane to a golf tournament with the golfer I'm working with, and we got up to 23,000 feet and then stayed steady. He puts it on autopilot, and he was talking to us in the back and to the co-pilot seat, someone who was there, and we're about to land. Then we started our descent. So kept a keen eye on the elevation. Never wavered once. No adjustment, so to speak.
Adjustment to what? I'm not following you, sorry.
Remember when John was talking about the drop, the pilots would have to...
Oh, right. Yeah, he's not taking into account exponential amounts of drop, is he? No.
Yeah. So I kept an eye on the elevation gauge, lockstep 23,000 feet, dead even. And then a 45-minute flight in duration, and a good 30 minutes of it was on autopilot, basically. So it was like, he's not doing anything. He should be adjusting for the drop. But there's no drop. There's nothing to adjust for.
Right.
And Earth looked very flat from 23,000 feet, by the way.
It does. You're not kidding.
No, it's normally a 7-hour drive. Took 45 minutes. It was a blessing.
Might be safer up there.
Yeah, probably, right?
So they say.
What's that?
So they say flying is safer than driving, statistically.
No
Far less
doubt.
likely to die in the air in a plane than you are on the ground in a car.
Yeah, did you hear about my accident I was in?
Was it in a plane?
No.
No, the car accident last week?
Oh, no way.
No.
Yeah.
What happened?
Got T-boned by somebody running a red light.
No way.
And just hit behind my door, but I got smacked by 2 airbags and spun us around a few times, but I just got massive bruising all over my right arm and hip, and seatbelt bruises and 3 bones in my neck out of place. So that's why I said I had a rotten week.
Sounds like it. Were you on your own in the car?
I was a passenger, and we're going west, across an intersection. The light had been green for us for some time, and 4 lanes of traffic going north-south were stopped. And one lane was open, went on the curb lane. We could not see them coming. They went like nothing. Nobody else was on the road. They didn't screech brakes or anything. They just hit us at like 35, 40 miles an hour in the side. So I got 2 airbags, one on my head that, hitting me across the face. It bent up my glasses and pushed them into my nose and bent up my neck. And then the other one just mangled my arm. I mean, I can use it and everything. It's just super bruised.
What kind of car was it?
Well, we were in a little Nissan Versa.
Versa.
It's a 4-door, but just barely. And the other car was a Ford Focus. And just
bigger.
Creamed us in the right quarter panel. Yeah, bent the wheel in, broke the axle, shifted the whole rear end sideways. We haven't even heard yet whether it's totaled, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Be. Yeah, it'll have twisted the frame, won't it?
Yeah, it's definitely twisted. So, and with 2 airbags gone off and a car that old, it's just most assuredly totaled, but we just don't have an official pronouncement yet.
Right.
But we still owe money on it, so we'll see what happens. But
That's annoying.
yeah, the one of the things is they give the rental. The insurance is, we're not having to pay for anything because we're the victims. But insurance has given us a rental car. It's a nice new, what is it? A Nissan Rogue.
Okay,
Nice
I don't know what
car.
that is, but yeah.
And of course, they want you to get used to the nice car and think about buying the nice car when you're done, but there's no way. Just happy to be alive in one piece and not in the hospital or
I was
anything.
going to say, a few bruises and a written off car is a godsend, generally speaking, in any car accident.
Yeah, the neck could be a problem, but the chiropractor, of course, the ER didn't even look at my neck. They x-rayed everything else, but the chiropractor said, let's take a look at your neck, and found out there was 3 bones in a row in my neck that were shifted sideways and putting pressure on a nerve. So getting that worked on.
I take it the other driver was insured, right?
Yeah, radio check.
The other driver was insured. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, they were. So my insurance is dealing with their insurance and hopefully taking care of everything.
We hear you in Discord as well. Hello.
Hello.
Discord working?
Yeah. Hey, Travis.
Hello. My mic sounded.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Do we keep everybody else on mute on Discord?
Fine. I can control that from here. But yeah, for now.
Am I on mute?
They can all be off
I'm
mute.
staying on mute too.
But am I on mute? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
I hear you, Arwen.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and Nathan, hold off on sharing my screen until the presentation time.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So we've got Chocolate saying 10th Man, Paula, Arwen, Quantum Eraser. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Where's Anthony?
Sleeping Warrior is absent without leave.
Yep, as usual. Is there a game on?
We all ready to go?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
60 seconds. We're going live.
Who's presenting?
What's going on, everybody?
I think 10th Man's put together a whole presentation.
Okay.
You ready, 10th Man?
You bet. Oh, just give me a few words and I'll get it going.
Few words?
Okay.
What do you mean?
I improvise.
Hey, tough man, you doing a
Oh,
presentation?
this
That's
doesn't
awesome.
sound good. 30 seconds before the live show.
They're just pulling your leg, Chocolate.
Man presentation. Just remember at the end of the presentation, you have to say, I love you all.
Now here's the cowbell.
Thank you.
No, got an issue. Can't go live. Oh, damn.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
Drivers are not correct. I've updated OBS and now I've got a problem, typically.
Oh,
Can you just let the chat know might be 5 minutes late?
dear God. You got the same problem as me?
What did you have to do?
Yeah. Update to Windows 10.
What?
Yes. I tried everything. The only driver that is sufficient is a Windows 10 driver. I've been prepared. That's why I skipped this morning. Because my OBS didn't allow me to go live.
Hey, Arwen, do you know they still have that update to anytime for Windows 10 for free still?
Hold on. Sorry, are you saying the only way I can do this is to stop the recording and start again by doing a Windows update?
I
Oh,
don't
it's
know
on
any other
YouTube?
way.
Hold on, Righteous. Sorry, say again, Arwen.
Oh,
I don't know any other way to do it. I've been downloading the Windows install thing. I'm ready to go installing, basically. So yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna take after that to. I don't know if I'm even gonna have a show tomorrow, because yeah. But I still got my Windows 7 running here. I got 2 SSDs. So
I mean, I don't need to know that. I just need to know how you fixed the problem, and if you did. If you didn't, then obviously I'll try and figure it out now. But if you fixed it, I need to know how.
no, I haven't fixed it yet.
Okay, no worries. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, that sucks, Nathan. I'm sorry about that. You're right. That update did go out. So I thought it would just go seamlessly.
That just affects Discord or everything?
No,
OBS.
But couldn't it technically be unupdated? Is that possible to do it?
That's a bummer. Am I going to have to do that too? Not now, but for
If
Tuesday.
you have updated, probably. If
So,
it will even work.
So what does it take? Does anyone know?
Well,
Righteous said there was a free download he knew about.
yeah, there is
Oh,
Windows
that's
10
for Windows
available.
10.
But
No.
yeah.
I have Windows 10.
Oh, then it should be no problem for you.
Oh, I got you. Got it. Thanks. I was confused there for a
Right.
second. Yeah, I got Windows 10.
Because then you can attain the right driver for it. It might still say it, but then you can actually update it. So
Yeah, but doesn't Nathan have Windows 10?
apparently not. Seemed
Yeah, of
very
course I've got-
disappointed to hear.
I have got Windows
just
10,
like
but
me. So
He has got Windows 10.
yeah, but
He
we don't know
does.
that that's what solves the problem, right?
oh right, then you just got to get the right driver for it.
Right driver for what? I just read to just tell you what it says. Hold on. It says starting the output failed. Please
Yeah.
check the log for details. Note
Yes.
if you are using NVENC or AMD encoders, make sure that your video drivers are up to date. Up to date.
Right.
Okay, no worries. Just leave it with me. I'll figure it out.
Better you than me. I'd be screwed.
No, it's not that
Nathan already
difficult.
got a
Just do-
super
you-
chat.
No, I even got.
Or
Look, I
Quantum
could
Racer already
technically.
got a super chat.
Hold on, one person at a time, please.
I have the driver downloaded on my computer. I could technically just move it in Skype.
You
Although
have-
he might have a different graphics card, so that may not work.
Hmm.
I don't know. Whatever he's got reported, just download it. I just googled that thing. I found it, tried to install it, then found out, oh, it's Windows 10 only. Goody.
So let me
Let me
mark
get
that
this right.
down.
It's an OBS issue.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess I could just Google to see what other people are saying out there
I
Yeah.
did that.
and what they
I
say.
also did. Well, yeah, you gotta have Windows 10 or higher.
And that
Okay,
that doesn't solve the problem because Nathan has Windows 10. So he's got to get the driver.
Right. That's the only problem that's being brought up. Like,
Okay, where's the driver at?
you can just download it.
I don't know why you're asking Arwen. He
Where?
hasn't solved the problem. Didn't I establish that with him?
What?
The blind leading the blind. You're asking Arwen what to do, but he doesn't know because he hasn't done it. He hasn't fixed the problem yet.
No, I have, but I couldn't move further because I can't install the driver. I have the driver ready, but I don't have the right computer installation. I have Windows 7, so it didn't work.
Okay.
But if you have Windows 10, that should work. Problem
Okay,
should
here's
be
my
fixed
next
quick.
question. Here's my next question. You ready? Where did you download the driver from? Where is it?
Well, I'd have to look at my browser history. Okay.
Yeah, but what Darwin's saying is he's got Windows 7, so he's got to go get a driver. But you all got Windows 10. It should be automatic.
But it isn't because Nathan's didn't work, is what we're saying.
Unless it's in his Windows updates. I don't know. Anyway, let's see where I got it from.
Try that.
Video driver.
So it's a graphics card issue.
Yes, it's compatibility with a certain video codecs mode. That's no longer, that's like they updated it. Goody. So important.
Okay, that helps me out a lot. Tell Anthony to get in here. If anyone's in the chat, tell Anthony to come in here.
I can try. I'll see if he will, but I can tell him.
So Ranty joined the call. He was streamed. Did you update OBS, Ranty?
Say again.
Did you update OBS when it sent out the update?
I did, yeah, but it only took me about 20 seconds for it to update.
Yeah, but did it work
Right.
afterwards? Have you used it since?
Yeah, it worked fine, yeah. Yeah, it worked fine. You don't even have to reload your PC.
Well, it doesn't. It stopped mine working.
Oh.
Yeah, I had the same problem this morning.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Matt,
it says silent Saturday.
Yeah. Is it going to be a show then?
Hopefully, I'm just trying to figure out the problem now.
What's up, Ranty?
There you go, right.
What the hell? Yo, Riley's so stupid. I'm telling him to get in the call. He's like, I'm just about to eat some Globy pie and wash it down with the blood of young PMARs. What the hell?
Tell him you gotta
Really? You
Well,
said that?
in here.
I actually had 2 updates on my OBS. One yesterday and one today.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull up OBS later then because I didn't pull OBS up today. All right.
Yeah,
Hey,
you might
minus-
be better off. You might be better off to reload your PC now. See if it gives you another update to do, because it gave me 2.
I did restart the PC before I started the show. It just didn't ask me to do any updates.
Are your NVIDIA drivers up to date?
Yeah. Checked.
All right. Is Anthony coming in?
I don't know.
Tell him we have a software issue. Tell him he needs to get in here. He's the man.
All right. Trying to convince him right now.
Because he did a show too.
Yeah, earlier, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you
Do
just
some
press the update, install, and then it works perfectly. It worked perfectly for me both times. So I don't know what the problem is.
Are you saying OBS updated twice?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not like you can uninstall it either because you've got all your things saved on it, haven't you?
Yep.
Hmm.
So Discord is listening because we got Virus telling Riley in the chat the same thing to come in here. That's funny. Now everybody's telling him.
Serve him a summons. He's a lawyer.
Nobody responds to summons.
Summons must.
I thought you were running it Quantum
Who's
Eraser, John.
No, his computer's not up to it. We may have to do a GoFundMe to sort that out. Got a new computer, but it's just a laptop, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not how.
well, if I update GeForce
But this is why Riley
Experience,
was telling you to get
Hold
a
on a
PC.
second. Go ahead, Nathan. Hold on.
if I
Chocolate, go ahead.
update GeForce Experience, does that update my video card drivers?
It should
I'm
do.
not sure. I'm just looking online. That was one suggestion, so it could, it couldn't. I couldn't tell you for sure. I'm still looking online to see what I can find.
Yeah, you need to install all your updates.
I have.
Just find the minimal in the notes. Find the minimal version and just manually download it directly from the
Download what though?
producer side.
Download what?
You could find it in the backlog.
Find what?
The driver.
Yeah, the driver. Okay, that's really helpful. Thank you.
Well, but it gave an error with the video codecs, right? There should be a little message right after that telling you why it went wrong.
Yeah, it says.
And then it says a certain version is required, if I'm correct.
No, it just says
It
if you are
didn't
using NVEC or AMD encoders, make sure your drivers are up to date. That's all it says, and they are.
That's it? Nothing else? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you restarted your PC now then? Now that you've done that?
Well, I'm recording, but I'd already done it beforehand, and I've made the mistake in the past of just, for the sake of it, restarting when I know I've restarted prior to it. What I need to find is, how do I manually update video card drivers? How do I do that? Every time it offers me an update, I just automatically do it. Yes, please, update my video drivers. But it hasn't asked me to do that, so the only thing I can think of is to manually do it, but I don't know how to. How do you manually...
You know the little search box in the bottom left, if you just type in there, updates, you know, and you know where you go to log off or whatever. So if you just type in there, updates, it should bring you to the page and it'll just say check for updates. And it'll tell you if there's any available.
But that's just Windows, right?
Yeah, but won't it find it for the drivers too?
No, I need... Do you own a graphics card, Ranty?
No.
Right. Who owns a
That's
graphics card that's NVIDIA here?
I do.
How do you update your drivers
Same here.
manually?
I
Alright, hold on.
find the version that they demand. It's you gotta find it in the log. I did. Maybe in a different place. Let me. I'm backtracking now what I did because I still have the file.
That was useless.
It wasn't for
just
me.
help
I
me
did
out.
find the right version.
Arwin, you're less than
Is the
useless.
error called failed the output? Like the output's failing? Is that what the error is?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, there's like a short 1-minute video I found on YouTube about it. I'll just send it to you in Skype.
Yes, please.
Alright, hold on. Skype again. Alright, I'm gonna post it right now. It's like 48 seconds.
Oh, okay.
See what it says.
Posting it in where?
Skype.
Okay.
Or you want it Discord?
No, in Skype, please. Is it going in Master B?
Yeah, it's already there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
It was giving me, and it's actually up on screen here. It says starting the output failed. Please check the log for details. Okay, so to fix this, all you have to do is you go into settings here, and it brings up this page. So you want to go to output over on the side here, and I've actually got a picture of it. So you go to output, recording an encoder. See, I was told before to do the NVIDIA, the newer version one, and I tried that, didn't work. I tried the other option this guy gave me, didn't work, so I ended up just going through the list, and that's what you can try too, but the X264 worked for me, so hopefully you guys will have as much luck as I did, and I hope this helped. Thank you.
Okay, so I have to stop recording. I've got no choice. That's basically the problem. So I've got to change the recording settings. Okay. Perfect. So